Welcome to Paradise Found, a strategic guide to the Hana Highway, 2026 edition. The road to Hana is far more than just a scenic drive. It's a vital artery connecting the isolated communities of East Maui, and a premier destination for those seeking the archetypal coastal cliff drive. Navigating this intersection of geological majesty, ancient culture, and modern logistics requires careful preparation. This guide distills the 64.4-mile journey into an actionable framework, moving beyond raw lists to provide a curated strategy for safety, cultural respect, and sheer awe. Let's begin by understanding the corridor by the numbers, and its unique geological context. This 64.4-mile route, from Route 36 to 360, features approximately 620 curves and 59 bridges, many of which are single-lane. Your average velocity will be around 20 miles per hour, meaning you should plan for 10 to 12 hours for a round-trip journey. The geological narrative here is one of constant renewal. The road traverses the windward side of Haleakala, characterized by deep, V-shaped valleys and jagged sea cliffs, all created by high rainfall and the powerful North Pacific swell. This is slow travel by design, shaped by layers of basalt, constant erosion, and a lush rainforest canopy. To truly experience the Hana Highway, we must embrace the code driving with aloha. First, bridge etiquette is paramount. Always yield to oncoming traffic that arrived first. If you see a line of 3 or more cars waiting, adhere to the local custom, let all of them pass before you proceed. Second, respect the kapu rule. No trespassing, and kapu signs indicate private property or sacred ground. Never enter unsanctioned trails. Third, always grant local right-of-way. Residents use this road for their daily commutes. If a local vehicle is behind you, pull over safely to let them pass. Fourth, follow strict parking protocol. Park only in designated stalls. Vehicles protruding onto the highway create gridlock and are subject to immediate towing. And finally, stewardship is key. Leave no trace. Pack out all your trash. The ecosystem here is incredibly fragile, and we must all do our part to protect it. For 2026, there are critical logistics to consider: forming your digital backpack. Connectivity is a challenge, as cell service is non-existent for long stretches. Therefore, download offline maps, whether it's Google Maps, Shaka Guide, or Gypsy Guide, before you even leave Paia. Mandatory reservations are now in effect for certain key areas. Waihanapanapa State Park has a no reservation, no entry policy for non-residents. These must be booked up to 2 weeks in advance via the Explore Outdoor Hawaii platform. For Haleakala National Park's Kipahula District, a $30 entrance pass is required. You can pay by credit card only at the kiosk, or prepay online. Lastly, for financial preparation, bring cash in USD. Many charming roadside stands, offering delights like banana bread and fresh fruit, do not accept credit cards. Now, let's break down the journey by sector. Sector 1 is the gateway, spanning from Paia to mile 10. For your start time strategy, aim to depart Kahului or Paia by 6:30 a.m. to beat the bunching of traffic platoons. Paia town itself is the functional gateway. It's your last reliable stop for 24-hour fuel and high-capacity grocery options. Ho'okipa Beach Park, at mile 9, is known as the Oceanic Buffer Zone. It's world-renowned for windsurfing and offers opportunities to see basking green sea turtles. A brief stop is recommended, but remember, do not touch the wildlife. Twin Falls, at mile 2, is often overcrowded. We recommend skipping it unless you arrive at 7:00 a.m. sharp. Moving into Sector 2, the deep rainforest, from mile 10 to 17, you'll encounter some truly unique sights. At mile 7, look for the rainbow eucalyptus trees. Stop mid-morning, between 9 and 11 a.m., when the sunlight penetrates the canopy to saturate the bark colors, showcasing their vibrant hues. The Garden of Eden, at mile 10.5, is a managed 26-acre arboretum. For a $20 vehicle fee, it offers stunning views of Pu'ohakamoa Falls and Keapuka Rock. Further along, at mile 16 to 17, is the Kainai Peninsula. This massive lava flow leveled a valley centuries ago and is home to traditional taro, or kalo, patches. For sustenance, make sure to stop at the halfway to Hana stand for fresh banana bread and shave ice. Sector 3 brings us to the Black Sand Sanctuary at mile 32 Wayanapanapa State Park. The geology here is fascinating. The black sand is created by basaltic lava hitting the cold ocean, shattering, and being polished over millennia. The experience is truly unforgettable. 122 acres of volcanic coastline, sea caves, and natural stone arches. It's a stark contrast of jet black sand, emerald water, and vibrant green Napaka forests. For 2026, remember the access requirements. Entry is $5 per person for non-residents, and parking is $10 per vehicle. As a reminder, a QR code reservation is absolutely mandatory for entry. No reservation means no access. As we continue our journey, Sector 4 encompasses Hana Town and its cultural hub. Hana Town itself has a quiet community atmosphere with deep historical roots. It's not a resort town, but a living village. Here, you can visit Kahanu Garden and the Pialanahale Heiau, which is home to the largest ancient stone structure in Polynesia, dating back to the 16th century. It also contains the world's largest collection of breadfruit, or ulu. Cost is $18 for a self-guided tour or $30 for a guided tour. Another intriguing stop is the Hana Lava Tube, a massive subterranean tunnel formed by molten lava. Entry is $12.50, and you'll be provided with flashlights for a self-guided experience. Sector 5, the Emerald Coast, takes us south of Hana. Hamoa Beach, at mile 50, was described by James Michener as the most beautiful beach in the Pacific. It features unique, salt and pepper, sand, a mix of coral and basalt. Koki Beach, at mile 49, boasts reddish-tinted sand from the nearby Kauiwio Pele cinder cone. A warning for Koki Beach: there's a dangerous shore break, making it better suited for picnics than swimming. Finally, discover the Venus Pool, or Waika Pond, a natural sea-fed pond protected by rock barriers, offering a serene, emerald green swimming environment. Sector 6 leads us to the summit, specifically the Kipahula district. The PPY Trail is a high-priority hike, a 4-mile round-trip journey through diverse ecosystems. Along the way, you'll see the banyan tree, a massive century-old specimen, and the enchanting bamboo forest, which creates a unique auditory experience. The trail culminates at Waimoku Falls, a stunning 400-foot vertical waterfall. Also in this district is Ohio Gulch, famously known as the Seven Sacred Pools, with tiered pools cascading into the ocean. A note of caution: swimming is frequently closed here due to flash flood risks. For logistics, a Haleakala National Park pass, costing $30 per vehicle, is required. Aim to arrive by 3:00 p.m. to ensure you have enough daylight for your visit. When planning your adventure, you have several route strategies to choose from. Option A, the classic, is an out-and-back route. The pros are that it's paved all the way, and you'll have familiar stops on the return. However, the cons include heavy, bunching traffic and the risk of returning in the dark. Option B is the loop route, taking you backside to upcountry. Its pros are a landscape shift to an arid moonscape, and no backtracking. Be aware of the cons: unpaved sections, and rental car contracts often prohibit this route, which could void your insurance. Option C is the reverse route, starting in Kula. The pros include hitting PPY Trail first without crowds, and counterflow traffic. The cons are that it requires a very early start and you might miss optimal light at the Rainbow Eucalyptus. No trip is complete without exploring the culinary waypoints, especially the vibrant food truck economy along the Hana Highway. Some must-try options include Halfway to Hana, for fresh banana bread and shave ice. Thai food by Prani is famous for its pad thai and crispy mahi-mahi, but note it closes at 4:00 p.m. Brada Hut's Barbecue offers delicious Hawaiian plate lunches, with chicken and pork, usually closing around 2:00 p.m. Look for huli huli chicken, rotisserie chicken cooked over kiave wood, often found near Koki Beach. And Hana Farms, or the Bamboo Hale, serves wood-fired pizzas and farm-to-table salads, open daily. A pro tip: many trucks run on island time or close when they're sold out, so always pack a backup picnic lunch just in case. To truly maximize your experience, here's a timed strategy for the perfect day. Depart Paia or Kahului by 6:30 a.m. with a full tank of gas. At 7:15 a.m., make a brief stop at Twin Falls or Ho'okipa. By 9:30 a.m., you should be at Waihanapanapa State Park, ensuring it matches your reservation time. Lunch around 11:30 a.m. can be enjoyed in Hana Town or at Kahanu Garden. At 1:00 p.m., begin your hike on the PPY Trail in Kipahula. By 3:30 p.m., you should depart Kipahula for your return journey. We have a hard stop at 4:00 p.m. This is your absolute turnaround time. Driving the winding rainforest roads in the dark is hazardous and incredibly stressful, so plan to be off the winding highway by sunset. Safety and hazard awareness are crucial for a smooth journey. Rockfalls are a chronic hazard here. Note the massive 95,400 square foot impact barrier installed at mile 9.7, Waikamoe, in 2026 to mitigate debris. Be vigilant for flash floods. Heavy rainfall in the mountains causes stream levels to rise instantly. Never cross flooded roadways, and do not swim if the water appears brown. Petty theft, often smash and grab incidents, are common at unattended trailheads. Therefore, leave nothing of value visible in your car. Lastly, motion sickness is a real concern with over 600 curves. Backseat passengers are particularly vulnerable, so bring ginger chews or medication to help. Before you embark on this incredible journey, here is your essential, before you go, manifest. Ensure you have a full tank of gas, filled in Paia. Bring cash in small bills, like $20s and $10s, for those roadside stands. Have all your offline maps downloaded to your device. Make sure your Waihanapanapa QR code reservation is saved to your phone for easy access. Pack bug spray, as mosquitoes are prevalent in the rainforest. Wear mud-friendly footwear, as trails can be wet and slippery. And don't forget your phone charger and cable. The road to Hana is a testament to the fact that paradise is not just found, it is maintained through collective respect and meticulous stewardship. Enjoy your trip,